about the Princess and the Money Pit?
Again?
Yes, it's our favorite story.
Okay, all right, fine. I will read it to you again. The Legend of the Princess and the Money Pit. Okay. There once was a beautiful princess who at long last found her prince and was married in her father's castle. After the ceremony, the king told the young couple, "Go out and find a new castle in which to raise your family," and so they did. The princess looked far and wide, and at last found the perfect starter castle with a lovely view of the countryside and good southern exposure. It seemed to be the perfect castle for them. However, to make sure, the princess knew she needed to have a castle inspector check it out to be certain it wasn't a money pit. For she remembered well the stories she had heard as a child about the various monsters that lived in those castles, always hungry to eat up the owner's gold and treasure. Now, she wanted to save a few gold coins to help pay for the new furnishings and welcome party, so she hired the cheapest inspector in the land, Sir Corner Cutter of inexperience. Well, you can be sure Sir Corner Cutter was quick to complete the task, but there was a reason he was the cheapest in the land after all, and that was because he was poorly trained, careless, and most of all, he was always rushing. He needed to rush to fit in as many castles every day as he possibly could to make his money in what he called volume. Now, that meant that he frequently missed many of the signs of the dreaded money pit monsters. Fortunately, as it turns out, Sir Timothy Allison of SoCal was a good friend of the prince and princess, and they asked him to take a look at the castle as a royal favor before they closed escrow, and so he did. As it happened, Sir Timothy was so complete in his inspection that right away he found where one monster had painted over some rotten wood. Then he found cracks and sloppy repair work in the foundation. Another money pit monster had left electrical wires exposed in the dungeon that could have burned down the castle with all inside. And most surprisingly of all was the hungry monster that was storing his food in the water heater. That could have caught on fire as well. Of course, because Sir Timothy found these problems early before the castle closed escrow, the princess didn't have to pay for the repairs. She was able to choose between having the repairs done for her or getting a lower price on the castle. That saved her many chests of gold. With the money they saved, they built a new ballroom and had royal balls every month. They slept peacefully every night, knowing their castle was safe and no longer a money pit.
Dad, when I grow up, how will I avoid buying a money pit?
You already know that. You just need to download the free report from this website. It will tell you everything you need to know.